watch out for international food right here. Every morning when you open the newspaper, there's only bad news. So I've decided to take you to a place which has only good news, only good food, and only good drinks. Yes, the place is called The Daily. So come along while I get into a good mood. Yes, it's a happy and cheerful place, and with me to explain all the happiness and joy of this place is Dishant. Hi Dishant.
Hi, nice.
Dishant, The Daily.
Yes.
Sounds like a newspaper office.
Absolutely.
Looks like lots of headlines around.
Yes.
Yeah?
So the idea basically behind The Daily was we started with the concept of good news. So I started collecting good news articles from all around the world, and we thought let's put it into a bar. Drinks make people happy, food makes people happy, let's just make the news make people happy. And then we collect one every day and put a smile on your face.
I have to tell you one thing is that I smiled the minute I entered this place.
Right.
And reading all this, it makes you even happier.
Right.
What makes me extremely happy is the food.
Right.
So now tell me, what kind of food do you have, and what are we going to do? I believe it's international food, right?
It's basically European food, it's continental food. My chef LITTON has some interesting things prepared for you, so I think we should get that going.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Pleasure. We are making a moussaka. This time is veg. A veg moussaka?
Yes, veg moussaka.
This is Chef LITTON. Chef?
Hi.
Hi. So start करें?
Yeah.
चलो start करते हैं.
Olive oil, pepper, crushed pepper to taste, salt to taste, basil.
Base बना रहे हैं उसका.
हाँ.
Okay. Zucchini, tomato.
and bell pepper. ये अच्छे से मैरिनेट कर लेंगे.
As you know, moussaka is essentially eggplant, baigan, or aubergine. All the veggies are going onto the grill. Okay, we're starting with the sauce now for the moussaka. We started with olive oil. Yeah.
And garlic. Brown होने के बाद tomato sauce.
Sauce, or it's just tomatoes which have been blitzed.
फिर pepper, salt, हल्का सा chili flakes.
The tomato sauce is ready and white sauce. Once again, we've started with olive oil,
And put some garlic.
a little bit of garlic,
Salt, pepper,
and Parmesan cheese and English cheddar. So the veg moussaka is baked, plated, and ready to eat, and we're moving on to our next dish. Chef, what
grilled chicken porcini.
grilled chicken porcini, mushroom के साथ.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. चलो, start करें.
चिकन लिया हम लोग ने लेग पीस, टेस्ट टू सॉल्ट एंड
Pepper.
ब्लैक पेपर.
Okay. Fresh rosemary. And the chicken has gone into the marinade. And you know, this is what I love about chicken legs. They are the tastiest and the fleshiest part of the chicken. Okay, so the chicken was marinating for 10 minutes. Now it's gone onto the grill. We're starting with the sauce. And now the porcini mushrooms which are chopped. Now what you're putting in is the chicken jus. Now, for those of you all who don't know what a jus is, a chicken jus is like a very, very intense stock. It's made with chicken bones.
तो मैश पोटैटो बना लेंगे इसके लिए.
Mashed potato बनाएंगे. Okay. So this is ready. Now we're going to get some mashed potato going. So we start the mashed potato with butter and boiled potato which has already been smashed and kept.
Salt,
Black pepper
processed chives,
and cream. Gypsy Queen. It's wonderful. And I love the flavor of the smoke, the apple smoke. So we've got the chicken with porcini that we cooked. We've got the veg moussaka, and we've added 3 more dishes to this. I'm going to start with the salad. Excellent. I love the way this moussaka has been layered. Never thought a moussaka could be made without meat, but this one is exceptionally good. The vegetables are still crunchy in there. They've got this lovely grilled flavor. The aubergine is cooked perfectly. The cheese adds this wonderful flavor to it. Prawns. The key to the butter garlic prawns is 1, how much garlic you're putting in there. 2, how long you cook the prawns. And these have been perfectly cooked. Very nice. Very Mediterranean. One, it helps tremendously that this is a chicken leg and not a chicken breast because the meat is much juicier. 2, it's grilled to perfection. 3, the porcini has its distinct flavor, which along with the jus, which is very intense, makes it very nice, barbecuey, more like some other meat, but it's delicious. The mashed potatoes themselves are wonderful, and how can you go wrong with mashed potatoes? I mean, you take potato, you add cream, and you put butter. Acha hoga ye, na? The place daily has got great atmosphere, and the food, known as a bar as yet, but will soon get very, very popular for this food. Lots more international food coming up. Well, the place I'm in now serves international food, of course, but the food is a little different, the place is unusual, and when you want something that's bursting with ideas, I think this is not a bad idea. It's called Jam Jar, and I'm walking down the stairs. Come with me. The minute you enter this place, you are hit with what could only be termed as nostalgia. You've got all these bookshelves and shelves which are sort of teda-meda and are old looking. You've got this whole comfort thing happening here with books and CDs, old cameras, and look at this. Does anybody remember this? Well, I'm very old, I do. Let's go and meet the people behind this. So let's meet Sahil, and first of all, congratulate him on this wonderful place. Sahil, congrats. Thank you. Your place, Jam Jar, it's really nice. Tell me first, Jam Jar, why?
We were trying to find a name which can give a good idea of what the place is about. And we wanted something which evokes like a grandmother's cottage, nostalgia. And actually we serve a lot of our drinks here in actual jam jars which really have a handle on them.
Okay.
And you know, we just wanted a one-word name, and jam jar sounds sweet, so we stuck with it. Basically when you step in, it shouldn't be like a fine dine. You know, you can sit down, you can work from here, you can have breakfast, you can have evening drinks.
What was the brief that you gave your chef when you guys were formulating the menu?
We wanted something which serves like comfort food, non-pretentious food, not something which is like heavily plated and stuff like that. You know, you eat the food, you don't worry about your calories. You know, you can eat a carrot tomorrow, but today, you know, you come in, you leave happy. Yeah, you know, healthy portion.
So what are you going to feed me today?
So we have like our take on classic, you know, eggs Benedict or eggs Florentine, and then we have our one of our most selling dishes, which is nachos, which is something which we worked on. And then we have our take on like it's a barbecue vegetarian burger, but it's not fried.
Sounds very, very nice. All of it sounds very nice. Chalo, I'm hungry, and congratulations on this place.
Thank you.
And I think we should eat. finally a jam jar, and in this jam jar, we've got something that takes me back to years. Takes me back to my childhood. A raspberry float. Oh, I better save some space in my stomach because some of my food has already arrived. We've got a veg barbecue burger over here, and I'm going to start with that. How the hell I'm going to eat it is another question. Here goes. Ah, love that. Then we've got a veg patty inside, which is barbecue with cheese. And what makes all the difference is those two humongous onion rings in it. I never thought a veg burger could taste so good. Now this is called at Jam Jar, a Jam Jar Popeye. Popeye because Popeye the Sailor, spinach, and this is their take on eggs Florentine. So we've got poached eggs with cream spinach, but not on a piece of bread, it's on waffles. And this looks divine. Now to wolf this whole thing in one go into my mouth. This is indeed heaven. But I'll tell you what makes the difference in this, the spinach, the way it's made, the way it's creamed, and the waffles. The waffles are great. And I'm moving on to my nachos. Nachos with chipotle chicken, sour cream, olives, beans. I cannot imagine one person can eat all this because this is a humongous helping with tons of chicken in it. It's got a generous helping of sour cream, lots of beans, great green olives on top. And you're not supposed to think about your weight when you eat this. What do you think I'm eating? You think I'm eating orchids in a flower pot? Well, it's called flower pot surprise. And I need to dig into this and see what the surprise is. And in there is yummy, I think it's ice cream. Marshmallows, ice cream, brownies, and Oreo dust on top. That's the surprise. Oh. And served in a flower pot with a little orchid in there. At the end of this, all I can think of, what is it that you need to create something unusual? All you need is a little bit of inspiration, a few breakaway ideas, and a little bit of guts. That's all you need. And you can make this happen. I must say, this food was quite great. So I'm in the table, at the table, and with me is Jay Yusuf.
Hi.
Jay, there's a difference in your restaurant and other international restaurants, isn't it?
I was in US for about 26 years, and being a foodie, and not from the restaurant industry. So when we decided that we were going to open a restaurant in Bombay, we wanted to bring little San Francisco back.
A little bit of San Francisco and Mumbai.
San Francisco in Mumbai. So when we brought Alex into picture, that was the idea.
Alex is the chef.
Alex is the chef. Okay. We wanted to keep it simple. We want the food, the produce to speak.
So produce ingredients.
Simple ingredients has what we wanted to present. Alex had the same idea, so we clicked the day one when we met. And here we go, after 2.5 years.
Jay, I'm going to step into the kitchen if you don't mind.
So we'll see you soon with the food.
Absolutely, Jay. Thank you. Let's go into the kitchen. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen and I've got Alex Sanchez with me. Hi, Chef.
How are you? Yeah, good. How are you?
If one is to believe what one is hearing around, you've brought San Francisco to Mumbai.
I mean, we try, yeah.
What are the characteristics that you wanted to bring into the table, onto the table over here, actually?
Right. Well, I mean, I think a lot of California cuisine right now, when you think about it, you think of just superior quality ingredients. I think that's really the sort of hallmark of California cuisine or San Francisco style cooking.
And do you find it easy to do that in Mumbai?
Well, actually, no. It's a challenge. I mean, I think what makes Indian food so great is that it relies less on the quality of the ingredients and a lot more on these sort of
On the recipe and the spices.
the spices, the masalas, you know, these really sort of traditional recipes.
And what have you got in store for us today?
Okay, cool. So we're gonna do one of our signatures, which is our chicken wings.
Okay.
So like everyone, you know, they hear about the chicken wings, and then they come to the table, and then they get it at their table, and they're like, "What the hell was that? That's not, you know, what is that? That's not a chicken wing."
So shall we attack the chicken?
Yeah, let's do it. This doesn't look like a chicken wing by any means, right? It's really easy to eat and it makes it a lot more fun. So we marinate the chicken wings and then we confit them in chicken fat, which again sort of is like chicken times 10, right? It's like chicken cooked in its own fat.
Strong, intense flavor.
So, yeah, intense chicken flavor. So after they're cooked, we pull the bone out and press them into this big, you know, brick of chicken. Cut little cubes out, and then that's what we're gonna fry. We give it a quick rice flour coating. We're gonna glaze them.
Nice.
So you can see how kind of nice and sexy that looks. So then just a little ginger on top. It kind of just helps reinforce the ginger flavor that's already in the glaze. These scallion threads. And there you have it, it's chicken wings.
Chicken wings. Now, who would have thought these were chicken wings?
Most people don't.
Suckling goat coming. Like a salami sausage, literally, you know?
That's it. Salami. Goat salami.
Okay.
All right, so then we'll cook it up on the grill.
But now you've not taken the cover off.
Exactly. So because it's so delicate, it tends to fall apart. So by keeping the plastic on it, we actually allow it to hold its shape. So then here, we've got some Swiss chard. We mix it with some onions that have been cooked in butter, and we chop it really fine. So you can see it's almost like a paste.
It's like a paste, literally.
Yeah. So this is pumpkin that we've take the seeds out from. We've peeled and literally just cooked really, really low and slow until it's a nice thick paste. And then you have your wonderful, you know.
So it's really soft in there. It's crisp on both the sides.
Yeah. And then we'll just pop it in the oven.
Your pumpkin.
So little pumpkin goes down. Okay, and here's our goat. And then we'll take a little of our Swiss chard. Potato.
Creamy, buttery.
So this is a grilled spring onion that's been pickled. And then we'll take a little bit of our sauce with different local farmers. And so this is one of them.
I'm going to attack it right now.
Cool.
Thank
Great.
you.
Thanks so much.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Let's eat, man. Aha, so not only do we have our chicken wings over here and the suckling goat over here, I've been gifted 3 more dishes. We've got a warm chef salad over here, risotto fritters, unusual, and this, believe it or not, is falafel, but done in this way with sort of nuts and all that. It's falafel time. What strikes you immediately is the way Alex has taken a very familiar taste and turned it on its head slightly. A cheesy, cheesy risotto, marinara sauce. Anything fried always works, and this works really well. Alex's unusual rendition of the classic chicken wings. This is actually very good. It's soft, it's moist, and you've got this thin coating outside which is a little crispy. Nice and gingery and sweet. And it's falling off. The meat, of course, is really tender and soft. The fact that it's sort of nice and well done outside and soft and creamy inside. The greens are nice, and the pumpkin is quite exquisite. The diversity in international food is unbelievable. The creativity that goes into producing unique recipes is uncanny. In my quest for international food, I've realized that international cuisine is only just a doorstep away. So we've done a bit of Mediterranean, a bit of European, a bit of Spanish, a bit of San Francisco. and I'm feeling quite an international kind of fella. Well, it brings us to the end of this episode on International Food. If you want to write to us at weekend@timesnow.tv. Remember, we're also on Facebook. Till the next time, it's bye.